I am back with another tutorial for nurses, but actually it's applicable to any kind of environment, work environment that needs or requires minimal makeup and also kind of like a toned down, more natural look. I don't know if you've seen my two other videos, but this is definitely the most effortful if you're more bold and if you're the type of person who's more adventurous with makeup, or you're still starting out and you want to be more expressive with your makeup and you have more makeup, then you might want to watch this. But if you don't, I do have two other tutorials that you might be interested in. If you haven't seen them, I will link them in the description box. About this look, it's more inclined to lift your eyes and to just kind of show you how you can use shimmery eyeshadows during the daytime. Also, this would make you look a lot more mature. So if you have a baby face like most Asians do, and sometimes if you're in a professional level, some people won't take you seriously because you look very young, this might be a good type of makeup for you because the lips and the eyes itself just makes you look a lot more mature. But let me just say, when you use shimmery eyeshadows, it's great to mix it with matte eyeshadows and not just use all shimmery, and put the shimmery eyeshadow on the center of the lids because it makes it look more dimensional and just kind of more interesting, and not on the crease or like, yeah, not on the crease. You can also use it as a highlight on your brow bone or your inner corners, but those are just my tips. It's very personal. I don't know what your way of using shimmery eyeshadows are, but that's personally how I like using shimmery eyeshadows. And also, I don't suggest shimmery eyeshadows if you have acne or if you have a lot of problem areas on your face, primarily because shimmery eyeshadows tend to highlight areas on your face. And if you do put shimmery eyeshadows on your eyes and you have a lot of issues with your face, it just makes it look a little bit dirty. It's just my opinion. And if you have a more mature skin, like if you're on a mature age, like maybe 40s or 50s, you might want to use matte eyeshadows instead of shimmery ones. But like I said, it's just my personal opinion, so don't crucify me for that. You're free to agree or disagree. If you're interested, please continue watching, but if you're not, do check out the other videos that I mentioned earlier. So let's move on to the tutorial. That was very long, you guys, I'm so sorry. So I've already applied my foundation. Now we will just proceed to covering our dark circles. And as usual, I am using my Maybelline Dream Lumi highlighting pen, and I'm just forming a triangle on the inner part of my face just to highlight that area and make us look a lot more awake and brighten the face. You can choose to set your foundation, especially if you have oily skin. I just skipped filming that part. So now that we are done with that, we will proceed to contouring, and I'm just using the contour powder from Cargo and the Real Techniques contouring brush. And as usual, I am applying it on the hollows of my cheeks. I do have a video for contour and highlighting, and I will link it in the description box for you. I'm just using the e.l.f. Mellow Mauve blush from e.l.f., of course, and I'm applying it with a stippling brush on the tops of my cheeks. For the eyes, we're going to start with a primer to keep your eyeshadow from creasing and to just make it stick to your lids. And I'm going to be using the Too Faced palette with the eyeshadow I just showed you earlier. The list of the eyeshadows will be written in the description box because I can't remember all of them and it's kind of hard for me to see the name. And I'm just using this eyeshadow to highlight my brow bone and the inner corners of my eyes. Next, I'm using the second eyeshadow and using the same flat eyeshadow brush, and I will apply this on the middle area of my lids all the way out And then I'm just gonna blend it a little bit and kind of just shape it as to how I want my eyes to look like. Now for this look, we want to make it look more lifted, so just kind of slant it a little bit to the side and then blend it in towards the crease. And don't forget to apply that same eyeshadow on the lower lash line as well. Of course, don't apply it over the highlight we just put on earlier. Using a fluffy brush or a classic blending brush, we're going to use a very easy like windshield wiper motion to just kind of blend out the edges towards our crease. And that's how it will look like. Now moving on to a matte eyeshadow. Like I said, I like mixing shimmery and matte eyeshadows. I'm going to use a precision liner brush, and I'm just going to use that dark brown matte eyeshadow to line my lash line, because we will not be using a liquid liner or a gel liner for this look, just because that will look too heavy. And I'm just lining my upper lash line as well as the outer third of my lower lash line, and this will just give it more definition and help lift your eyes a little bit more. And we're going to be smudging this, and of course we're going to wing it a little bit to just kind of help out that whole lifted look. And as you can see, I'm smudging it right now, and as I smudge outwards, I am going to kind of blend the color towards my crease, but don't go all the way in, just stay on the outside part of your eyes. And that's how it will look like. It's very subtle and definitely wearable for daytime. Now let's move on to the black eyeliner. You can use brown, but I just want to emphasize my lashes a lot more, so I'm using a black eyeliner and tightlining my upper lash line, excuse me, and also my lower lash line. And I'm just defining it a little bit more. Then we will proceed to curling our lashes and applying mascara, and that's pretty much it for the eyes. If you want to clean up the mess that you made, if the shape wasn't so perfect, you can use a concealer and a fluffy brush and just kind of apply it all the way to the corners of your eyes. And if you want your lashes to really pop, you can use 2 mascaras. And that's the final look, you guys. Now let's proceed to the lips. For the lips, we don't want it to look too overpowering, so I'm just using a nude lip liner, and over it I'm applying a Revlon matte lipstick in Nude Attitude, I think. I'm not sure. I will put it in the description box. I hope that you like this look, you guys, and like I said, mix shimmery eyeshadows with matte eyeshadows. I really do like this look, and I would wear it myself during daytime, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. And here's a little bit of dancing going on. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out my 2 other tutorials, and I will see you in my next video.